Welcome to the 261st episode of the Cracked Die podcast.
Hooray!
Out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Here we go.
Hellfire.
Dark fire.
Now, I'm not going to say the slur. It's your turn.
Right? Like hellfire, dark fire. Now, beep, it's your turn.
Wild. Oh, wild.
All right. So I have a question for y'all. And this goes back to the last episode where I said I had something I wanted to ask everyone. What is your line in RPGs about like magic and things like that? Now, I ask this because there is a show I listen to that they have an unnatural hatred towards bards, as if bards are the like most illogical creatures that exist. Like, oh, how does an insult hurt you? Or how do songs make you feel more or less damage? And I'm like, dude.
Bruh, have you ever been to a concert?
I'm like, dude, you have a wizard throwing a little ball that becomes a fireball. How is a bard your line? Do any of you have one of those lines that is just like I want to know why and what it is? And I think it's weird.
Like things that we don't like in our games, or?
Yeah, or is it like per setting? Because like I remember like 3.5, we had one friend who only wanted to use anything out of like, it was like Book of 10 Blades or something ridiculous. We were all like, so you found the one ridiculously overpowered and annoying anime book because you don't want to buy into medieval fantasy? Like that was like our line for that, where it was like straight up, I'm playing Inuyasha, and we're like, great, the rest of us are not. So like for me, it's very much, if it fits in with the settings and the rules you've established like in the world and it's internally consistent, I'm fine with it. But if it's something like that, where it's like, no, okay, dude, now this is for this one specific setting that they wrote a supplement for, not for like our friends' campaign.
Yeah, like I understand like if you're playing, you know, lay trenchcoat samurai and the setting is like medieval fantasy, like doesn't work. But like bards fit into medieval fantasy.
Yeah. So like I have no line with bards. I have like that is my line. Is if you're not internally consistent and you're like very tonally different than the rest of the game.
Yeah, I would think tonality would be an issue. Yeah.
Yeah, I was maybe hoping someone here could be like, yes, bards are stupid. This is why. But I have never met or talk to anyone who I've gamed with who agrees with the whole like, no, bards are weird. I just don't understand how that is like the line.
And there's also so many things where I'm like, do you have children? Do you know anybody who has children? Like, vicious mockery is a thing.
I had a line when I was playing 3.5, but it was more a mechanical thing than anything else. So in 3.5, warlocks had just an innate ability. It was Eldritch Blast. And it did the same damage as a rogue sneak attack. So every other level, it went up by 1d6. And it hit touch AC within 30 feet.
Oh,
So it's just like, this ability seems super broken.
Like, as a warlock enthusiast, if I'm playing the other game, that's fucking stupid.
So I banned warlocks in my games in 3.5 because I felt like they were broken. Not because the concept of selling your soul for power was anachronistic to the system.
And like even the 5e playtest was very similar. Like when the 5e playtest came out, I was in college at the time. That's how old 5e actually is. They had like, I think it was like Baleful Utterance, which was like what Eldritch Blast turned into. But it was, Sean, do you remember that? It was broken even at first level. Like it was one of the first things to go after the first round of changes.
it scaled like ridiculous too. I was hoping someone here would be like, yeah, bards are dumb. But then again, I realized that everyone here is.
Musicians?
Well, not even that, but like in real life, if you've never listened to music and got pumped up, like what are you doing?
Or like if someone has like said something and it like ruined your day.
So it's just the extrapolation to that as combat. So like social situations can be combat.
But also then like, do you just hate all charisma casters? Because that's all bards are.
Well, they do also hate gnomes, so
The same people?
yeah.
Are you allowed to say the name? I'm curious.
It's
Oh, this is my surprise face.
Yeah.
So which gnomes do they hate? The Pathfinder gnomes?
yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Because they're fucking racist.
I mean, you can't tell the difference between gnomes and halflings, but you don't hate either of them. You're just height blind or whatever.
No, I love them. Just short people all look the same.
Wow.
It's a lot of tops of heads for Sean. But like gnomes have like vividly colored hair.
It's a lot of tops of heads.
Yeah. Well, I feel like gnomes are interesting. I feel like they're way more interesting in Pathfinder than they ever were in Dungeons and Dragons. Because in Dungeons and Dragons, to me, they were just like this weird offshoot of maybe kind of like dwarves, but there wasn't really a great explanation as to why gnomes. But they're like charismatic dwarves, essentially, who like to tinker with stuff in certain settings. But in Pathfinder, they're like fae creatures almost, which gives them almost more like I won't say a leprechaun-y type feeling, but you know what I mean? Like when you think of gnomes, they're like capricious fae. Like that's a totally different vibe than the not grumpy dwarves that they were in Dungeons and Dragons up till fourth. I don't know what they are now, but yeah.
Well, maybe they're just stereotyping them as like, oh, yet another quote unquote annoying creature that someone is going to like meme or bastardize or caricature around and not have serious role play.
That's also one of those things where like the meme is like, you know, if you set out to play Lord of the Rings, you're going to end up playing Monty Python. And if you set out to play Monty Python, you end up playing Lord of the Rings, with all these like really touching, heavy moments of like, you need a baseline to have somewhere to go. So if everything is grim and dark all the time, nothing's impactful. But if you have that like funny, memey, bouncy character who suddenly does get serious, it's like, oh crap.
Yeah, we were just talking about that with the Final Destination movies, how they are very grim and gruesome, but then there'll be some like super dark humor, which gives you a, like you said, like if it's just like tension the entire movie, like 1.5 hours of tension, eventually it just gets grating and old. But when it gets broken up with humor and it gets relieved and then you get tense again.
You need the release valve. Like that's the whole thing about, in that sense, horror, but emotions in general, is turning things up and down to make other things more impactful.
Yeah, so it's certainly weird that they don't like bards or gnomes, but now I just want to play a bard gnome.
Yeah, I can get not liking the horny bard stereotype joke character, but like all bards are bad is like, really? I blame you as a GM for that and not the setting or the class.
Me, personally?
I mean, do you share that opinion?
No.
Then I don't blame you. Whoever the GM is of podcasts that shall not be named.
But to your point, Christine, they're just charisma casters. So like, if you just think of what they do as spells, that's just, instead of doing weird gesticulations with their hands, they're affecting it with a song or the musical instrument. Like, how is a lute any different than a staff or a wand when it comes to like, I do a thing with this object and magic happens?
Exactly.
Who gives a shit? Fuck those guys.
You're being weird and gatekeepy about bards, and you shouldn't be.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why they're successful and wait, hold on.
Wait.
Damn it.
Well, I guess let's be mean or something. Hey, let's hate on, holding the bestiary.
We're so bad at being mean.
Do you guys suffer with that with computer role-playing games? When you're like, okay, I'm going to do an evil run. This time I want to see all the cool evil content. And about 25 to a third of the way through, it's just the same good play test you've been doing where you're apologizing to everybody for the stuff you did in the first quarter of the game.
I have not actually managed to do my full intended evil run of BJ3, so yes.
Yeah, Haya and I are playing a Baldur's Gate 3 Evil Dark Urge run, who is a bard and a dark elf, which is, he has this big giant fucking mouth. So when he smiles, his creepy smile, his mouth is just too big.
Ooh. Yeah.
It's really weird.
So we call it the shit-eating grin.
Yeah, shit-eating grin. But we have to constantly sit there and we're like, okay, we're bad guys. Honey, we're bad guys. We already played the good guy version.
We can RP this. We can kick the squirrel. We can do it.
We are not bad. It's okay.
We can tell the snake to bite her. It's okay.
But the RP bleed.
I know.
I can't handle this RP bleed. I can't be mean.
All right, let's play some Pathfinder.
Sorry. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is this an hour and a half? Did we finish it already? Did we vamp long enough?
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week. Okay, so last time we were here, you guys finished your combat with, I wanted to call it a Lamia, but that's not it.
That's what the other one was. It wasn't a Naga, it was a Lamia.
Yeah, it was a Lamia, a Merilith. And you decided to listen to one door, and then Twin Talon got curious, and then was like, hey, there's another door over here. Let me go listen to that. Walked over there, set off a magical trap, which has then caused some Scarlet Triad members to come out of one door, out of another door. There's some Aspis Consortium folk, and it's just a mess. The party is effectively split into 2 and 2. Twin Talon and Knife Sword have headed north towards the Scarlet Triad members, while Soraya and Brianna headed southwest to deal with the Aspis Consortium folk. Well, it is the top of round 2, and it is my turn to have a person, place, or thing step forward. So for the first action, this creature is going to finally make itself known. They step out here, attempt to target Twin Talon.
So does this person look like their token?
Yes. I'll share it to everyone. This character definitely wants to speak to your manager.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or like she just heard that her boyfriend is going to prom with someone else.
As you can tell, the symbol is right there on their shoulder, Aldrin.
Yeah, she's got the Scarlet Triad symbol on her shoulder. But I think whatever they've done with like her gorget or like her padding under her armor just makes it look like she's got that like 90s like scrunchy choker on, where it's just kind of like you would like cut your tights and try to get it around your head.
Well, not only that, but like her stance is so uncomfortable.
Yeah, her knees are like super close together and her sword is pulled in.
And she's got one arm behind her back, so you can't see her second shoulder at all because we're getting her in kind of like 3/4.
But even then, like, she's about to fall over.
They used an ability called Darting Shot.
MS Paint. Oh, sorry, what was it? Parting shot?
Darting Shot. DARTING. Where they can stride, feint, and make a strike with the short bow in any order. So they did the stride first. She's going to try and feint you. That is a 34 to feint versus your perception DC.
That is a failure.
All right, so she doesn't feint you. Now she's going to just shoot. That is a 36 to hit.
That is a miss.
All right, so that was 2 actions. And for their third action, they're going to step back behind their allies. All right, Matt, it is your turn.
Okay, so Twin Talon is going to put his hand on his right thigh and whisper, "A long-legged cat with round black spots swiftly moves, chasing the zebra." And a spectral kind of cheetah appears over his form and then fades as he casts haste on himself. And then he's going to use his third action to hide.
Hell yeah.
That was way faster than I expected it to be.
What, my turn?
Yes, I was waiting for some serious math to go on.
We'll do that later.
Next up is another person you can't see yet. So they're going to take a step to the right.
Put their hands on their hips.
Breathe their knees in tight.
Actually, no, they're going to have to move 10 feet.
Just like the lady in the picture.
Yeah.
Matt, this is what you see come around the corner.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Hey, what's up, guys?
When did Pathfinder get tieflings?
Hey, you want to join us?
This is the most devil-looking motherfucker I've ever seen in my life.
You want to join us?
Yeah, when did Pathfinder get tieflings? When did this happen?
They're there. But this guy also wants to sell you a used cart.
Of course he does.
Kind of looked like that, huh?
Hey, if you want to join the Scarlet Triad, I can get you into this fresh new 1934 Pinto.
I'm sorry, is he selling like Jack and Jill ice cream by night or something? That the symbol down the bottom?
Yes.
Yeah, this is black robe, red face, red horns, red tail, red wand, red skin.
And he's not talking about his penis.
I don't know, maybe, probably.
It's probably red. Yeah.
That's true, probably.
Are we sure that's a tail?
I would hope so. It's coming out the back of him.
It's kind of coming out the side.
Yeah, I mean, it could go either way.
You hear a word uttered at Twin Talon, and he is dazzled for 1 minute. So that was 2 actions. And for their third action, they're going to move back. All right, that is their turn. Knife Sword, it is your turn now.
Are we sure? There's nobody else gonna pop out?
Maybe.
I can't see anything. I'm gonna walk up this way. I think he went this way.
There I am.
Oh, crap.
He goes, "Hi, Twin Talon," and walks by you.
Just dancing.
Who are these guys?
Scarlet Triad.
Oh, really?
There's a spellcaster on the corner to the right.
Oh, boy. I get to do what I wanted to do earlier.
Oh no.
Bring the house down.
Let's shake the house.
Oh boy, where are you putting that 60-foot burst, sir?
Oh, crap. Why is there a wall there?
No.
Come on, it's gotta fit.
Phrasing?
You're agile, right?
Yep. Honestly, if Twin Talon's the only person you're going to get on our side, and it's a reflex save, I think Twin Talon would tell you to do it all day. He'd be like, yeah, just do it.
Okay, we're gonna do it.
Just trust in my ability to get out of the way.
All right, because it doesn't seem to be affecting me for some reason.
So, Rob, if you move it to here...
It affects me then.
Oh, it does affect you there. Okay. I was going to say you're going to get more of them, but I get it.
Can I do that? I don't know. Can I dodge that? Do I still have the temporary hit points?
Yes, you do. I know technically they are supposed to go away at the end of the combat, but these combats rolled into each other so quickly, I'm going to let you keep them.
All right, here we go. I'll roll my own reflex save then.
Well, you only do it on the beginning of your turn. So 100%, the ground is difficult terrain, and creatures only take a -2 circumstance penalties to attack rolls, AC, and skill checks. Spell effect, shaking ground. There's no save to that. So anybody who's affected by it gets earthquake, shaking ground.
Okay. Don't I need to roll to dodge the damage?
Well, so it says fissures. Each creature on the ground must attempt a reflex save at the start of its turn to keep its footing and avoid falling into a 50-foot deep fissure that opens beneath it. The fissures are permanent, and their sides require successful DC 15 athletics checks to climb out. Collapsed structures and ceilings might collapse. The GM rolls a flat check for each. DC 16 for a sturdy structure, 14 for an average structure, 9 for a shoddy structure. A collapse deals 11d6 bludgeoning damage to each creature caught in it with a basic reflex save. The 11d6 only happens if the structure collapses.
All right, let's try that. I guess Sean needs to roll to see if it collapses.
First things first, everyone is getting that earthquake effect. So then this is a flat check for the structure. It failed.
So it does not collapse.
Do I spend a hero point to make him re-roll it?
I mean, you could.
Yeah, let's go for it. Bring the house down.
All right. Delicious. Let me make that flat check again. Critical failure. Don't I want to pass the flat check to keep it from falling?
If you look at the DCs, a shoddy structure is 9, whereas a sturdy structure is 16. So you have failed to collapse it, essentially, because you rolled an 11 and then a 4.
Oh, well.
All right. It is now one of the Aspis Consortium's turn. It is the one that is slowed down by being next to Brianna and then got hit with some ice cold frost. But that is not the problem. We're going to try something I haven't tried in a long time.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to disarm Brianna.
Oh boy. All right, sounds fun. What do I have to look out for?
I'm using 2 actions. It's called a Droit Disarm.
Cool.
All right, here comes the roll. So I roll a 39 versus your your reflex DC.
So that is a success.
Okay. I'm open to hearing hero points. Hero points going once, hero points going twice.
I've got 3 at this point, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I would be honored. Thank you.
All right, re-rolling and keeping the worst. 32.
That's a failure.
Nice.
Thank you, Christine.
Very well.
So that didn't work. And you hear them curse in French for some reason.
Hello?
And then go to stab Brianna.
It's not even a language in Galarian.
Putain.
40 floor.
You need to do better than that, my friend. 44 will miss.
Damn it. All right. Well, that was its turn. Oh no, it's Brianna's turn.
Hey, that thing you tried to do to me when you tried to remove my weapon? Can you teach me how you did that? I'd be very curious to learn.
No.
Well, okay, well, I'll think about it for later. But for now, I'm going to bonk you over the head a few times. I hope that's okay.
It is not.
Well, sucks to suck, I guess. If I...
Soraya just laughing at all of this.
I'm just being a chaos gremlin over here.
So you are slowed 1, which means you get 2 actions or 3 actions if one of them is a strike.
Right. Well, good thing that I wish to strike. So I'm going to strike the one to my left. How is a 36?
That is a hit.
Question, would sweep work here? Because they're both adjacent to me.
So if you were to target the one behind you on the next attack, yes.
Yeah, +1 circumstance bonus to your attack if you already attempted to attack a different target this turn.
Okay, we'll do damage this time. Has 24 points of damage.
Terrible.
Well, sucks to suck. Brianna's going to focus her attention on the other one and attack and hopefully apply sweep. How's a 38?
That will hit.
Wonderful. 39 apparently.
Yeah, because the sweep gives you a +1 to your total. And you get to use Forceful.
29 points of damage with Forceful.
All right, and you have one more action.
How far are you? But I can't go in the doorway, can I?
You can take a step back into the doorway, yeah.
And that's a free action to step.
No, it is a single action, but you can step 5 feet. It's the old 5-foot step. It doesn't trigger anything.
I think I'm where I want to be. Sure, that's my turn. That way I can also help Soraya.
All right. Next is Conga Line of Death. Is another Aspis Consortium member. This one is going to stow their crossbow and draw their scimitar. So that's their first action. Second action is going to be to go there. And third action is going to be to stab at Brianna.
All right.
That is a 44.
I'll take it.
All right.
You know what? I'll do it now since it's a free action. I would like to use Disarming Block. I shield block a melee strike made with a held weapon.
Your shield is broken.
Did it have the mending lattice on it? That means when it would have taken damage, like it negates it.
It should have, yeah.
You're 100. Wow. Okay, hang on. Hang on. This changes things.
This changes everything. Negates damage and instantly repairs the affixed item.
Back to full.
Yeah, completely repairs the affixed item. That's cool.
Holy shit. So back to 120.
Christine, first off, hero point for remembering that you did that, applied it, and carried it over. Holy crap. Okay, that's that. Next up, Haya, what were you using? I'm sorry.
That's perfectly okay. I wanted to throw my shield up for a free action on Disarming Block. So the trigger is I shield block a melee strike made with a held weapon. And as such, I want to attempt a disarm, which needs a athletics check. How is a 37? Oh, sorry, 38.
Anyone want to give me a hero point?
Nope.
No.
Okay, you succeed.
Yeet! As a success, we weaken the target's grasp on the item. Further attempts to disarm the target of that item gain a +2 circumstance bonus, and the target takes a -2 circumstance penalty to attacks with the item or other checks requiring firm grasp on the item. The creature can end the effect by interacting to change its grip on the item. Otherwise, it lasts as long as the creature holds the item.
And this triggers off of you doing a shield block, so that happens as well.
Oh, that's right.
If I had critically succeeded, the weapon would have completely been flown out of their hand.
Anytime she shield blocks, she can just disarm him too. Awesome.
Disgusting.
Awesome is the word.
Awesome is a word, but not what I've used here. All right, so 20 points of damage. Minus 15 would be 5, and you resist 6.
So no damage.
So the shield takes 5, you take nothing, and he is partially disarmed.
All right, are you done ruining my day?
Nope. Probably. At least for now.
All right, then it is Christine. It is your turn.
All right, so this guy is right in between me and Brianna. There's one right in front of me here. Do I take penalties for being this close if I try to use a bomb other than like splash, but I can just have him take the splash?
I don't believe so.
Only if they have reactive strike.
Yeah, that's a gamble I feel like I'm gonna have to take. He's perfectly fine, so I feel like I want to try some of the things I don't use as often, because, I mean, why not? They're fun. Let's go with the bottled lightning. They're different. No, but it's gonna deafen, right? Oh no, that's just 3 electrics. Cool. Fuck it. We're gonna go with another necrotic bomb. I like those too much. Alrighty, 45.
So that is a hit. However, you are getting attacked back with a reactive strike.
24 plus 4 splash.
Does a 45 hit?
Yes, a 45 will hit.
So I was thinking of drive back, but then if I shove him, it'll just shove him back into Christine, so I'll just liberate. It's fine.
I'll just liberate. Ugh, gross. All right.
Does drive back trigger off a melee hit specifically?
It just says an enemy within your reach strikes an ally adjacent to you, so you're not even adjacent.
Would you like to move because you've been liberated, Christine?
Of course I do. Sorry to take away your flanking bonus. I have faith they're not going to pull up their crossbows again soon. And if they try to run away and like run up on me, that's fine. So that was my first action.
Well, hang on. They still attempt to deal 19 points of damage to you, which is no damage because you get reduced, and then don't you have some sort of resistance, don't you? Yeah, you have resisted to all damage 19 right now because of the liberation. So, all right. Now you may continue your turn. Sorry. I so rarely get to do that.
That's fair. That's fair. We're gonna go back to the blood bombs because those are always great. Ugh. That was like a 9.
Yes.
I got 2 hero points. Why not? Or I could just miss worse.
Yeah, but remember, we use the better of the 2.
Yep. So he'll take the 3 slashing splash.
Yeah. Anything else?
I think for my 3rd action, it's kind of a bluff, but she's gonna draw the light mace that she has.
Okay. Bringing out the mace.
If you get close, I will bonk you.
And it will hurt. My girlfriend taught me how to use it.
All right. Next is the Aspis operative who has a broken scimitar. He looks at it and throws it to the ground, cursing its existence
Haha.
and drawing his heavy crossbow. Second action, he's going to move back to the southwest, and then we're going to target Soraya.
With a crossbow? There is no way to store a loaded crossbow.
Oh, that's true. All right, I'll give it to you.
Thank you, man.
I'll give it to you.
It's not a gun. Like, it's just sitting on, the bolt's just sitting on the top of the crossbow in a channel. If you turn it upside down, it just falls out.
Falls out. Yeah, no, I got you. So that is going to be their turn.
I would say that you could probably spend 1 action this turn to reload and then 1 action next turn as like their first action.
Next turn? All right. We cut back up to the northeast over here where the earth is a rockin', but we're not gonna go knocking because that's rude. So now at the start of their turn, they make a athletics check and they fail.
Haha.
Wait, did they just fall into a crevasse?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, that was the fissure roll at the start of the turn.
That's amazing.
Oh, falling damage.
Let's go.
You take damage equal to half the distance you fell.
So 20 points.
Yep. The fissures are permanent, by the way.
Yep. Oh, I saw. There is now you can't really see it, but there is a blue circle on the ground where the fissure is. He fell. Not that he just disappeared into a 40-foot hole. So I believe climb is half speed, right?
You attempt an athletics check to move a maximum distance of 5 feet up, down, or across an incline. You're off guard while climbing unless you have a climb speed. The DM determines the DC based on the nature of the incline. Well, the spell does this time. If your land speed is 40 or higher, increase the maximum distance by 5 feet for every 20 feet above 20 feet. So if he succeeds, he moves 5 feet. If he critically succeeds, he'll go up 10 feet.
And it is versus a DC 16. All right, here we go. Athletics roll. It's an 11.
That's a failure.
Yep. So that was action 1.
Oh, also, he was prone when he fell.
Oh, so that's action 2.
Mm-hmm.
Action 3, one more time. It's a 12, which is a fail.
These guys are not good at climbing.
Next up is the guy to the northeast of him.
Northwest.
Northwest, sorry. Time to make another one. Reflex save is 35.
So he falls in the hole.
So he falls in the hole.
Takes 20 damage, lands prone.
And dies. No? Oh.
Then he takes an athletics check as a second action. It's a 9. That's a failure. So he has 1 more action to try to get out.
So he is now going to attempt to climb. Here we go. He's doing so good. Ooh, a 23.
It's a regular success.
Moves him up
He moves 5 feet.
All of 5 feet?
5 feet.
What?
If he does that 7 more times, he'll get out.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
Well, don't critical failure, because you'll fall.
That looks like a really good place to put a gravity well.
Oh my god, you monster.
What do you mean, you monster? These people are terrible.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Carly, try to go down the hole. For all my Tiny Toons friends there.
I love Tiny Toons. Next, oh god. So Larry has. So remember, I just want to remind everyone the first one that fell in the hole also shot his friend right in the back. The second one that fell down the hole is the one that crit missed and it hit himself. And now the last one, who was actually kind of successful at things, but we'll find out because he makes his reflex save maybe. Ha! No! He fails by 1.
This is beautiful.
Deserve.
I can hear him seething in the other room.
I'm not seething. It's funny. It's funny. I'm not crying. All right, so his first action is to stand up. His second action is to climb. Because what are the chances of failing this?
Pretty substantial, I'd say.
That's a regular fail. And one more Miley Cyrus the climb here. 16. He goes up 5 feet.
But did he check his butthole? I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'll see myself out now.
Have you checked your butthole?
Thank you.
All right, so that was his turn.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gonna put another blue square on the ground for fishers.
Do I want to? No. Will I? Yeah. I'm trying to be good at this. I figure we're 260 episodes in, I should try and be like responsible as a GM.
Why start now?
All right, so it's like I'm rereading the core rule book now so I can learn the rules finally. All right. So this Aspis Consortium operative sees Brianna
Hey, what's up?
is going to attempt to adroit disarm you.
All right.
You did it to his friend, so now he does it to you.
Son of a bitch. Take my hero point and do that again.
I rolled a 46. It was a critical success, but now I don't get to keep it. Well, 39.
I mean, a 39 will succeed, so what knows?
But it's not a critical success.
So just knocks your weapon askew.
Yeah, I'll do it to your scimitar.
All right.
All right, so that was 2 actions. And then I will attempt to just stab you with my scimitar. That's a 46.
That'll hit.
Be a shame if someone shield blocked that and disarmed this person.
It would be. But my shield would have to have been raised.
So you did raise your shield. I am going to attempt to do damage.
And then you can shield block, and then you can disarm.
Okay, so that's 23 points of damage coming at you. Would you like to use shield block?
Yes.
Would you like to try and disarm me?
Yes.
And that's your last reaction for this turn. It's the third one you've used.
No, I want to use all of them.
This is versus...
Reflex DC, yeah.
That is a fail. Would you like to use a hero point?
Yes. Trying something new, might as well.
Okay.
Take my last hero point.
Reroll and keep the higher.
Come on, motherfucker. How's a 40 fucking 8 shot?
Yeah!
Well, it's a natural 20, so that means it's a critical success.
Does that mean I get my hero point back?
Yeah. Critical success. You knock the item out of the grass to the ground in the target space. Cool.
You're welcome.
So he is disarmed.
Tried to disarm her,
Yeah.
didn't. Tried to attack her, lost their sword.
But still hit. Did some damage. Did 23 points of damage.
Minus the shield's hardness.
8.
So Brianna takes 2, and her shield takes 8.
That's ridiculous.
Hee hee.
Well, considering she has the most hit points of anyone in the party and has a ton of damage reduction, like, it is hard to take Brianna down with just, like, melee combat.
Yeah.
Like, good luck.
Yeah. I'm a gelatinous cube.
Rust Monster. For the third and final action, they're going to pick up their scimitar. Jerk face.
You're lucky she used all of her reactions on defense.
I know.
For now. I think I was doing it because I was learning new things. Hey, look, I can still do these things. So, apologies. I will do more offensive ones soon.
No, you're fine.
I don't have any complaints about the things you did. Like, you shield blocked yourself and disarmed somebody else. That's awesome. Then you saved Soraya some damage and got her out of dodge. That's awesome. And then you did the shield block and knocked the scimitar out of somebody's hand again. So when I took martial arts, I was taught that there's no such thing as a block. There are only strikes. So when you're doing a blocking action, what you're really doing is striking someone's arm, essentially. And I feel like that's how Brianna sees blocking, too. Like, defense is offense if you're doing it correctly.
100%.
That's one of my favorite jokes about Ludo Sport.
Because I guarantee you, your damage over time against their AC versus their damage over time versus your AC, that graph is in your favor. Okay, so another creature's turn over by Twin Talon and Knife Sword. But of course, we have to roll because of a fissure. Oh, thank God. Natural 20 for a critical success.
One managed to avoid it.
Rob, do you want to make him re-roll with a hero point?
Yes.
Considering a natural 20 wasn't even 10 above the DC? Yes!
Yes.
That becomes a 37, which is a failure, Sean.
Sean, you still there? Sean?
Did he walk away?
He raged. He's just rage quit.
Christine, can you hear him?
I haven't heard the chair move, so I can only assume he's got his head down on the desk.
Oh my God, is he crying? Sorry, I'm being an asshole.
I thought he was trying to strangle himself with the snake.
No!
The game just got paused for some reason. I think the GM quit.
Oh no!
You leave Noodle alone.
As Sean is unavailable, I will be taking over as temporary DM until his return.
Okay.
Oh my God! All of the bad guys just turned to sand and fell into the ground. Weird how that happens.
Was that Sean?
Okay. Hey, guys.
Hey, what's going on? How are you feeling?
Hey, I'm great.
Tell us more.
Did you have to go find a pillow to scream into?
Screamed into a cat. Just picked up a cat, put his lips against its stomach.
Oh no!
Two of them are in here with me. I know Loki wouldn't tolerate that shit. So if he did, it was Poe.
So anyway, this guy that was going to go went to do something and fell down a hole, losing 20 hit points. All right, so I still have all 3 actions. 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Oh, that's a 2-action cast. I'll do that. So now, how far can I go?
You can target yourself with magic missile if you want.
I think that's a great idea. That's fantastic.
Or arcane shards, whatever his name. Berserker Barrage.
So I'm down 40 feet, 2 actions to cast that. So that's his turn. Next up is the top of round 3, but that's where we're going to end it. We'll come back next week, maybe, if my head stops hurting.
That's entirely a you thing.
You okay there, Sean?
We didn't tell you to beat your head against things.
You okay there, buddy?
Physically, yes. Emotionally, checked out. But other than that, you know.
Emotionally, he will never recover.
All right. We'll see everybody next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Cracked Eye Podcast. Please visit us at crackedeyepodcast.com. Pathfinder 2nd Edition and Age of Ashes Adventure Path are property of Paizo. Background audio was provided by Sirenscape because epic games deserve epic music. Please visit them at sirenscape.com. Additional background music was provided by Epidemic Sound. Please visit them at Epidemic Sound. The Cracked Eye podcast theme was composed by Angelo Di Loretto. He is forever missed. This episode was edited by Nathan. Please visit them on Twitter at @editingNate. Finally, thank you to all our patrons for assisting us in breathing life into this production. We do not know where we'd be without them. Our esteemed patrons are Cassandra Connors, Doombeard, Finder of Path and Stars, Jacob Wilhelmi, Anwar Musa, Jason Leach, Margaret Torello, Mike Mutillo, Shaka Jamal, Sean Moore, Thomas Beard, Chris Simmons, Corey Fellers, Knight, Big Dog Matt. If you'd like to join our Patreon, please visit patreon.com/crackedeyepodcast.